Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Super Auto Pets, and I think we're time to go back to the expansion pack now. We've honestly done really well in the standard pack. I don't know if it's just the trials and tribulations of the expansion pack trying to get those 10 wins. Mentally prepared me for standard pack, or I just read the standard pack meta a bit better. Maybe it's just easier, I don't know. But I think we got 2 wins in standard pack over like the last 3 episodes, 3 or 4 episodes. Not sure exactly. But we had countless like 8 or 9 win games. So let's go back and see what we can do there. Also, I have to be completely honest, I'm knackered right now and I don't really know why, so if I misplay, apologies. It won't be the first time, and it won't be the last either. We are going to be the foaming craters. Man, I don't really know what's got into me at the moment. Just woke up with like no energy, like no will to do anything. I took Millie out for a little walk. I thought it'd be nice to the cat. I had been lead training it last year, but we sort of went off it a little bit because of like the weather, mainly. Even though it was a little bit chilly today, holy moly, I like this shop. Even though it was a bit chilly today, I was like, you know what, we'll take you out. We'll take you for a little quick walk. And she seemed to really enjoy it. Unfortunately for me, some arsehole dog has pooped all over our front lawn, so I'm going to have to clear that up at some point. But I didn't do it today, so we'll do it another time. But we brought in, I can't remember if I mentioned this. This would have been like months ago. Try to fish. It's really greedy. Sure, though, I'll try it. Yeah. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I think I mentioned that we'd been trying to do harness training on. We had I put a video on the channel in the co-host, behind the scenes section of Millie going for a walk outside, and she, seemed to enjoy it. Unfortunately, outgrew a kitten harness, and the cat harness we've got was too big for her. So we've bought another harness, which I think was meant for like smaller cats, and that one has, it's fit the bill, honestly. Yeah. We'll run this. Hatching chick is good enough. And I will pick up another fish. Do I want to run a 4-man squad right now? I'm going to say no. I'd rather get the reroll. There's fun stuff I can do with the dromedary, but not right now. I honestly think we'd run it like this as well, which is a bit weird, but just roll with it. We put most of our stats into this beetle, and it's just going to chomp through some teams. Like this one. What were we looking for, a fish? I don't really remember. I just saw the caterpillar there. I've been baited by that caterpillar so many times that I'm a bit worried about going for it. But it might be the right play. Anyway. Teaming up. An owl is okay, but it's definitely not what I'm exactly enthralled to get. I'm just going to buy-sell it as 2-2 on a random creature. We'll pick up the other fish, and you know what? I'll pick up the beetle and roll me twice. I could pill this ant right now. He's good enough. He can stay here. I think we're well ahead of the curve. If I can pick up 2 more fish, then we'll have a giga-talented squad. I see a lot of dromedaries out there right now. Honestly, mad respect to the dromedary runners. I've had a few runs where I've tried to make that dromedary work. It's never popped off fully, but, I've got places with it. If we're going to go for caterpillar, we should do it now. If that's going to be our play. There's actually a few things we could do here. I could pick up the caterpillar and the rabbit. The rabbit can feed another unit. I'm going to go for it. Let's get the caterpillar. The rabbit I don't think is necessary. Boogie Woogie, it's too late to Boogie Woogie. Another caterpillar? I could use another caterpillar. It might be time to say goodbye to the ant, actually. I think this would not be the worst time to get rid of it. Please hit something that's not the caterpillar. That's fantastic. We'll then pick up a turtle. The turtle will buff the fish. It'll give it melon, which gets another hit out of it. The ant was nice, but it had no like levels up. So I'm not too sad to see it go. And then we'll roll something like this instead. And this caterpillar will slowly, you know, pog out. And our beetle is just here for stats right now. Okay, someone is running the tabby cat. It's another foodie build. Pretty strong squad, actually. You might beat me. Never mind, my caterpillar is going to see you off. Very lucky for me. That's pretty insane. I would like to wait a turn. Oh, I tell you what aggressive play I could make, but it would be giga aggressive. Sell the fish and buy both the caterpillars on top of one another. And try and roll a 2 caterpillar squad. The turtle would definitely have to stay. The hatching chick is almost as many stats. I could say goodbye to the hatching chick, honestly. It might be better than getting rid of the fish, because this adds 7/7 stats to the board. This is providing 7/8. But this is putting it on top of another unit with a lot of attack. He's going to one-shot everything. Is this where we go super aggressive? I'm going to try it. I'm also going to freeze you because I think we're going to lose the next round. This also gives me the ability to get a double tier 4 unit next turn. We probably want the turtle now long term as well. So I think with 6 gold rather than 3 rerolls. Actually, you know what? I think I would rather have the rerolls. Give me the 1/1 stat. Okay, this is fine. Probably want to put garlic on you eventually. But I don't think we do now. And I don't think I freeze for it. I'd expect to lose this round. We are probably going to lose this round. It really does depend on what the spider kicks out. Never mind, it doesn't matter what the spider kicks out, we're going to lose this. Because we're not getting through this sheep. But again, that's our first loss. No, second loss, I think. Ed scaling could work. Definitely. I don't have a tier 3 unit yet. But we could have one fairly soon. Goodbye, hatching chick. Hello, snail. Buff my board, please. Goodbye, snail. Owl, I think, is too risky to pick up. A scorpion, no? A short-term scorpion? That's going to surprise some people. This is very early for a scorpion. And then, I don't really know what I'm looking for here. Maybe some meat on the turtle. That won't go amiss. I'm really just looking for duplicates. We're going to have 3 really bad turns, potentially. And we need to sort of win one against the grain. And this is a great chance to win one against the grain. Get straight through the peacock. It's, do I get through the Paco? Will I get through the Paco? Answer, yes we do. Nice victory. Again, I could buff this beetle. But the beetle's probably not there for the long term. The scorpion... Am I mad? The scorpion buff that instead. It might survive a hit. The question is here, I'm going to eventually substitute out a unit, and who gets substituted out? If I start buffing the scorpion, it has to be the beetle. Okay. We're making some bold plays. We're probably going to be happy to see a canned food, because my scalers aren't going to come for another round of buffs. I think for double, like, a double caterpillar build, I need it to be scaling early on. Like, I have to have a puppy or a Boogie Woogie dog. I basically have to have your build right now. And that could have done some work for me. We're not going to get through the cricket, I think. No, we're not. So there's a loss. We need a huge amount of luck now. Ooh, I could tier one of you guys up. Sure. Gives me the gorilla. Its coconut gun, it fires in spurts. If it hits you, it's going to hurt. You might actually be better than my beetle, but you're not really what I want. I desperately need something to start scaling me. The beetle has to stay right now because it's providing the stats to this caterpillar. Listen, I don't make the rules, I just play by them. We are approaching the point where melon could be a thing as well, but not right here. Right, we have an 11-11 butterfly coming up. Fantastic trade for me. Good trade. Nice. Nice! That's going to tee her up again. But my shop was full. Okay. Okay. Oh, give me another 1-1 there. Please, I need something that provides scaling. At this point, just apple this. If I can get that to 21-21, which is actually not too unreasonable, we're going to be fine. And as soon as I get it above 11-11, this doesn't quite work, sadly. As soon as I get it above 11-11, I'll start breaking through melon armor. You're definitely going to get me here. Yeah, well done. Oh, and that's game over. I thought I had 4 health. Okay. Let's run that one back. You know what? 5-win game on a very greedy build. I'll take it. I told you I'm a bit tired. I did not notice that the loss was on our horizon. We're going to be the peculiar posers. Again, how can you argue with alliteration? Answer, you can't. I don't think we lose this, even with the snipe. We draw it, but I don't think there was ever a scenario where we lost that. Give me a 3rd ant. Beavers, I can honestly leave them. Then double mosquito or a cricket and a honey. I think I prefer a cricket and a honey. Honey the fish gets around some annoying builds later on. Like some meme hedgehog builds or something. We'll be thankful for it. The cricket is just a 2-3 as well, but split up, which is nice. The buffs work really badly for me here. Irrespective, we're going to tie because we honeyed our fish. Turning draws into wins since 2021. Okay, do I want to boogie? Do I want to woogie? Yes. He likes the boogie. She likes the boogie. He likes the boogie. On a Saturday night. Do you think I'm scared to run a 4-man squad? Absolutely not. Why am I doing this? I'm going to put meat on the dog instead. I think the meat is worth it for the compared to using just a dromedary. And I still think my squad is good this order. Probably should have moved the dog to the front, actually. I'd like the ant buff to go onto the fish. It has the most health. And equal the amount of attack. Thank you for not being a ram. That would have been really bad. And again, the bee, converting draws into wins. Ooh. If I can get a tier 3 fish, I'd be pretty content. What is this? I'm friends summoned. Here's a play you don't see very often. Did they teach you this one in school? I'm going to pill the spider. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lord has mercy on us. That gives us a hatching chick. I've come to the conclusion that I think I can run this squad better, having thought about it for like 1 second. If I roll something like this, then I get a summon trigger off the honey for the dog, which I guess is more stats. And with 3 gold remaining, rather than re-rolling 3 times, I'll just honey you as well. That's probably one of the best results I can get out of pilling a spider, by the way. The hatching chick, very strong. They must be looking at my squad going like, what the hell's happened? He has 1 tier 2 animal, or level 2 animal. He has 2 tier 3s, what gives? He may also just send me to the Shadow Realm instead. What the hell was your squad? Alright, I can live with this. How do I do this, though? I suppose... And this is going to look funny again. Pill the fish. I don't need it. Sell you. Boogie. Woogie. Boogie. Woogie. And then why not run 2 hatching chicks? I probably should look at picking up garlic as well at this point. Oh. Oh. Give me all of this. Holy squad, Batman. Okay, I don't have any huge fears here. Nice night for you, I have to be honest with you. That worked out pretty nice for you to knock out my hatching chick. But how do you get through this? How are you going to get through an ant? Like a 12-12 ant or whatever he was? Answer, you don't. 12-10, sorry. Right, hatching chicks get combined. Boogie. Okay. Alright. Give me a Buffalo Bill. I'm toying with saving the ant, but I think it's time for the ant to go. I'd have liked to keep leveling into you, but I think we pill you here. Yeah. Everything else in the squad is fine. I'm happy about you hitting Buffalo Bill. And I'm happy with my squad as it is. I probably want Hatching Chick in front of Buffalo. That's about it. But yeah, this is just pure fire, this squad. The Buffalo is going to scale with everything else. It's like a nice synergy. It's a perfect boogie wooging technology. You're going to snipe... Oh, the dog. That's actually completely fine. That one was there just for show. Living on 1. Fantastic news. We probably should garlic this dog now. It's getting to the point where the garlic will be more beneficial. But maybe I garlic the buffalo instead. Yeah. Then, is there things here I want to boogie woogie with? Not really. So let's sell up. And by sell up, I mean roll. I'll buy a buffalo. Combine. And honestly, I don't care about running, 4-man squads. That's just, part of the game for me. I think what we do now is we just buff a unit with a bear. Because the alpaca will gain no benefit unless I sell a unit, and I don't want to sell any of my units. Although, what if I buy the alpaca and sell the shrimp? Because then I have scaling. I always have that extra spot for Boogie Woogie. 3 units scale, the other one provides stats. That's actually pretty aggressive. You know what? You mad lad. Let's do it. I think eventually the shrimp, you just outgrow the shrimp. We are basically at that point. I've now got a slot that I can always, I can boogie woogie into. We have to be careful because there could be scorpions now. So I'll run the alpaca at the front. And he's going to start growing. Okay, no scorpions here. You're running a lobster there. Respect for the lobster. And the pupper wins the day. Boogie. This isn't really Boogie Woogie, this is just Boogie. It's pure Boogie at the moment. Because I'm not necessarily selling my creatures, I'm just combining them. Honestly, let's just reroll one time. I'll feel a little bit sad with the reroll. I could buy a bluebird for a turn, but then I would lose the llama scaling. Sorry, I'm going to call you an alpaca all the time. So I think my best bet here, because the going's good, so let's get a canned food for my future. There will become a point where the llama is not what we need anymore. Or it'll get to a point where we just don't care about it scaling anymore. And the 5th unit is just better for us. I don't think we're there just yet. Right, thank you, Buffalo Bill, for doing some great work. Unfortunately, couldn't get through the last unit to be. Hatching Chick is now scaling. I misplayed this. I should have bought it there and combined. I missed out on stats here. My bad. Llama. I'm just thinking right now, do I want to trade the llama out for a boar? And then trade it out for something else? I'm going to say no right now. I'm going to believe in the llama dream. Even though I think it is just a dream. Okay. There's no reason to buy you right now. I will get the scaling for one more turn. But, like, 1000% we should run the dragon in this build. And I think the unit we get rid of now is the llama. So the buff on the llama was basically worthless. It's still better than nothing. I think it's better than just having a 2-2 snail in for a round. But I could be wrong. We trade perfectly into the first unit. Don't quite trade into the second one, sadly. Get through a few, get through your rabbit. Okay. It's time to boogie. Llama, you've been fantastic for me in a short period of time. But your days are numbered. Will cricket? Will bluebird? Honestly, I might leave the bluebird in for a round as well. You're pretty good to buy sell, but you won't proc my dragon. So I'm going to say no. We're really just looking for armor type things after this. And then honestly, we're happy. We're on top of the world. We're basically going towards 50-50s across the board. Which is a very strong build. Now, the only problem with the Boogie Woogie build in itself really is that all my units are just pure stats. They're not really anything else. They don't, like, summon another, creature on top of that. But I think this is still good enough to get us over the line. Goodbye, Bluebird. We can also, like, substitute in, like, a Scorpion or something for a round if we desperately need it. But I don't think we're going to. Speaking of substituting units in. Yeah, okay. I'll bring you in. And then I'll run some sniping technology. Which could provide me some nice benefits. We get 2 buffs here. The hatching chick as well, its value is going to diminish over time. Like, we're approaching a 50-50 Buffalo Bill. The dog will probably get there at the very similar time. Ooh, you're kind of my counter. Putting weakness on my units is a little bit spooky. Still, not enough. Who do I want to level up? Buffalo Bill is nice to level up. Probably the most important thing, though, would be the dragon. A turtle could be nice as well into my squad. I'm just going to stick this on the dragon immediately. I think we need that to tier up. You do not need to tier up anymore. This is a bit of a weak play, but we'll roll with this. Freeze Pig. We could get a dragon. Try to get it to tier 3. We're on 8 wins out of 10 though. I've only got 5 life. I don't think we get a level 3 dragon. And I think we're going to start hitting 50-50 before then. It's really Melon that I'm after right now. Melon is the key here. Surprisingly, I'm going to trade with your deer. And then the bust behind it. Now you have a big fish, a less big fish. You have an ant that summons back. We win this. Only just, though. Surprisingly good value from a one-upped ant. Okay, the melon is a definite. We have to have it. I'd rather get the advantage of the garlic here, so I'm going to put this onto the dog. Sell you. Buy you. Is there anything here that I really would like? There's nothing that benefits of the doubling, really, so I'm going to say no. Now, the poodle is scaling irrespective of my units, and most of them have tiered up, so it wouldn't be the... Oh, no, it's each tier, right? So 3, 3... Yeah, this isn't as good as just buying and selling level 1s. So give me another level 1. We have another roll here. And actually, for a single unit, the mosquito is not the worst. This might proc some melon armor for me, and then we'll feel very happy. Hatching Chick now needs to move, because that's 50-50. And we'll start buffing the dragon instead. And now we're hitting the point where we don't necessarily need the dragon to pop. It might be worth bringing in a skunk or something for a round. Hit the melon. Hit a melon. You piece. We might lose this one now. In fact, we're almost certainly going to lose this one. Never mind, we win it. Comfortably. I didn't really notice the 4-6 goat at the back. Again, is this game supposed to be hard? I just have to ask you that. Beautiful. Run me back again. Why not? Give me a ladybug. Give me a fish. I'd rather the fish gets the buff to the ladybug. And right now we're running hot with the hot ice cubes. Equally, we're on a hot streak, but I'm as cool as ice. Willing to sacrifice my ants. You piece. You got the perfect snipe target and still lost. How does that feel to be? Glistering puppies, how's that feel? Pretty bad, I imagine. Let's make a weird play here. Let's feed you, get health on you, and then pick you up. I think that's better than getting the temporary stats. And honestly, I'm happy enough to roll you two as well. I should have swapped this around. I definitely want the beetle at the back right now to get the ant buff. In fact, I probably would have won the 2-4 ladybug as well. It's still not an awful squad. Unfortunately, we get a great trade off the bat. And then some decent trades behind that. Okay. I'll take it. Combine me. Combine me. The blowfish isn't exactly what I had in mind. But sure. I'll put a cupcake here to give my blowfish some more stats. I could freeze the blowfish. Yes. I'm going to freeze the blowfish and just keep buffing the beetle until I get a giga blowfish. And then I'm going to substitute him in. We might want a dromedary as well. And I should really move my squad around. I shouldn't be buffing the fish still. I see someone is running, hopefully 2 fish stacks. Good luck to you. It's greed, but I am the Lord of Greed myself, so... One of my followers, I just have to, you know, tip my hat to you. Right, let's move my squad around. Fish, honestly, you're probably not long for this world, so I'm going to say sayonara. We'll pick up another ant. I think this is worth still, only because I get the buff on the ladybug too, because it counts as a food. Then I can buff you, bring another ant into the squad, and then move you around. It's a little bit awkward to work with. This is fine now. Three ants is 3 good for me. I don't know what that really means, but just roll with it. I'm getting fantastic value from my beetle right now. It went through 3 of their units. Now the fish is running it back. Fortunately for me, every single buff went on the ladybug, so you're not getting through that. That's 4 wins. We hit the tier 3. It's time to combine our ants. It's time to feel sad. We get a lobster. Larry the lobster. Okay. Buy me. Pill me. Don't hit the lobster. I've misplayed. Thank you. Buy me. Buy me. I don't think I'm going to tear up the swan. So I'm not going to freeze the other one. I think the swan out of all this here is probably the next unit I sell again. He just gives me the advantage of a gold for next turn. Now, we're not really buffing my blowfish fast enough right now. So there's a bit of a weakness to my strategy. But we're still getting wins, so, you know. How wrong can I be right now? Again, I don't really see tearing up you as my future. Buff me. Buff me. Freeze me. Roll me. I worked out the maths wrong there, but it's fine. Buy me, freeze me, roll me, roll me. Freeze me. I probably should have froze the other blowfish. This blowfish strategy is not really working for me, I have to be completely honest with you. I'm slowly falling under the waves again. Nice trade, thank you, Garlic. This isn't great. This isn't great. I think... yeah, we're going to tie. Which is fine. I probably would have preferred the loss, though, I have to be completely honest with you. For the most minor buff, I'm going to pill the sheep. Then sell it. Oh, I didn't think you'd get the summon trigger. Nice. I think time has come to bring in the blowfish. That I worked so hard to get. It's 5-11. No. You'd have been nice a while ago. I think it's time to stop investing in some of my squad. Realistically, the beetle isn't going to go much further. The ladybug has to because it's my stats. The blowfish is fine. Which means I shouldn't really be buffing them, but then what should I be doing with my other 3 gold? Sure, just buff them. At the very least, it gives this another unit buff. And it actually hit the 3 units that are probably most likely to stay. Also, now that I think about it, I probably should not be running the ladybug where it is. Because I'm going to overwrite it with melon. I should probably put out the blowfish. Same with the garlic, actually. Still, we're going to get a pretty nice result from this. Okay. So let's shuffle you around. Larry the lobster, goodbye. I actually used you a surprising amount. I'm going to buy and sell for the buff. Sure. I really should put garlic on you, but at least now you're going to get stats, and I need you to get stats. And nothing else here is important. I think we're onto a loss here, but somehow we're still winning games and haven't lost one yet. My build has sort of got lost along the way. Pretty spooky start for me. Never mind, it's not. We trade here now. That's not who I wanted you to hit. Okay, it's come undone finally. It was always going to happen. Okay, time for some major changes. You give me the most advantage being chocolated. Beetle, say goodbye. Sauropod, say hello. I want to see if you'll work for me. And then I think I'm going to roll 3 times. Well, I'm just thinking, do I want to get rid of the tropical fish maybe instead? And run maybe an eagle? Just an eagle? A plain old-fashioned eagle? I could even run a skunk. Sure, wild build coming in. Let's see if the sauropod can help us. Now, this does overwrite all our garlic, but I don't really care right now. We're getting to the point where garlic isn't that important. And nice, thank you for reducing the stats there. Double melon. Nice, we got the best roll from a tier 6. We're actually going to win again. I can't believe it. How's this got to 7 wins? What is going on today? Like, all the good players having a party or something and I've not been invited? Oh no, it's high skull all over again. Sadly, I just have to roll. The problem right now is, where do I swap out to put you in? And the answer is, I don't know. I've kind of made a squad that relies on every other position being filled. I guess there's a shout to say that we don't need the ladybug. But it is my strongest unit. I think we're just going to, like, 7 wins. I think that's what we're at now. I'd be amazed if we win another game. But I don't think I can pivot out of this build now. I sort of have to stick with it. Another skunk would be nice, but I've kind of capped my own squad here. There's nothing I think I can justify selling. Maybe the skunk, but I'm so close to tearing up. You hit weakness on the best unit. I hate you. Well, you're running 2 units of a higher health unit. That's not too bad for me. Thank you, Melon. Holy moly. I can't believe it. What is going on? We got to 8 wins with this squad. Absolutely. Keep eating. Just keep eating this goddamn food right now. I don't know what else to say. Who gives me the most advantage now being tiered up? It's either the turtle or the skunk. I honestly think it's the skunk, so I'm going to buy it on the skunk. And I'll freeze another chocolate. And I'll look at purchasing a sauropod. The ladybug, honestly, has run out of juice right now. I could try and bring in a T-Rex. A T-Rex instead of a ladybug. That would be interesting. I'm going to freeze it. Out of just pure interest. Because the ladybug is really the odd one out here. It doesn't get a huge benefit for me. This is going to remove a bunch of health. You hit the best units for me, thank you. Never mind, the melon's gone again. Okay. I don't think we're winning again. I bet you they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? What's this crazy build here for? So everyone needs 3. So do not roll here. No, you can roll, sorry. Well, there's a chance I tier you up. It's a pretty remote one, though. So I'm gonna not freeze you. Right, we're gaining stats across the board. We're scaling now. 8 wins in on round, whatever it was, 11. We're scaling. This is a bit of a nightmare. Not the worst nightmare, but close to a bad nightmare. At least I do get some melon back. This is the worry, though. Yeah. Is this a great turn for me? No. I'll freeze the melon. Come on, squad. You can do it. I don't think you can do it, but I'm going to believe. Although, they were great hits for me. I wish you died then and there. I think we win that if you died then and there. You piece. Alright. You know what? 8 wins for that mishmash of a squad is pretty fantastic. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.